I'm 100% ready.
All right, let's bring him out right now. Let's get it up for the one, the only, L.
Cut a tree with my open hand, left my arm with a grain of sand, waste my youth in a rock and roll band. I'm hugging the phone when you need a cab to calculate on the speeding train and blow your nose through the stain. I shit that smile from your stupid face, right on the back just to feel the pace. I ain't blowing nose just to feel embrace. I say you are a tiny little fragment of a shooting star. You drive my car, playing in the backseat some blues guitar. You rule the world, sail to every country that you never heard. Sitting on my mother's porch, watch the storm. I love to roll around in the mud. All big girls think I'm a stud, but the truth is I'm just a simple dog. Fall when I slow dance, break when I'm in a trance, get real burnt in a bad romance. Yeah, heaven awaits us to say a prayer, and once a day wash your long black hair, and eat hot dogs that you just don't care. I say you are a tiny little fragment of shooting. Blues guitar will rule the world, sail to every country that you never heard. Return back home, sitting on my mother's porch, watch the storm. Sitting on my mother's porch, watch the storm.
Let's hear it for L.
Oh.
Congratulations on the show.
Thank you. Welcome. Thanks for coming back.
I'm going to hold the guitar for you, Al. Would that be easier for you when I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Be very carefully with it.
Be careful. You already seen he puts his names, he puts his,
puts his guitars, everything. It's folder for you. I'll act like
so what's been going on?
You know, just doing my thing, man. Just recorded an album a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Self-produced and self-recorded. Been promoting that. Trying to get out there as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's always a struggle for the artist in New York City.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Trying to balance artistic pursuit with making a living, and you know, trying to just survive. But just doing that, you know, just trying to maybe move on to the next phase, maybe the next project. You know.
Cool.
Just yeah.
What would the next phase and project be for you at this point?
Well, next album probably.
All right. Exciting.
I've been writing a lot in the past couple of years, and actually, as soon as I finished my last album, I had the next two albums already mapped out in my head, you know,
wow.
like concept albums. So then I pretty much had the songs already there, you know. Over the years, I've been writing for ages, you know, for the past 10 years. So I have a lot of material there, and songwriting is always pretty easy for me.
So how are the women on the road? I mean, honestly.
You know, I never got any women from music.
Really?
That's funny, but
That's
he's killing me.
people say.
Let me ask you a question. Only from my, I love you, Jay. From a singer-songwriter point of view,
Right.
because obviously I do a lot of different things. Singing and writing songs is not one of them. So take me through the process as far as you know, when you're writing. I mean, does it come from within as far as life scenarios or life experiences, or is it just stuff that maybe you see on the news, current events. Take me through the whole process of beginning to end on putting an album together.
Right. Well, for me, it's all those things actually. You know, sometimes when I first began to play guitar, I started writing songs straight away.
Right.
Not very good songs, and it took me a long time to learn the craft of writing a good song with a chorus and the melodic structure. But nowadays, it's almost anything can inspire a song. You know, I might have just a lyric in my head or an idea for a song.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few songs in my last album that are inspired by specific things. Like one's called Jungle Rain, so it's inspired by just some certain imagery, you know, and certain other songs maybe about something.
Sure.
A specific theme or a message I'm trying
Like
to
a
get
girlfriend
across.
breaking your heart.
Exactly, exactly. So it could be anything really, or sometimes I write songs just dabbling on the keyboard. I can put a beat in the keyboard, and that might inspire a melody or a lyric, like to a groove.
Right.
Or the music comes first. Sometimes like just a riff on the guitar,
Uh-huh.
and then I put the lyrics like a year later. Sometimes a song can take 2 years to write. I never rush it.
You write your own music as well.
Yeah, I'll do everything.
Right. So you write and you produce as well.
Well, on this album, I actually put together my own recording setup at home.
Okay.
I invested a whole bunch of money into doing that myself, and then I had no choice to produce it. You know, to do it myself. And
It's not easy. It's not very easy.
But actually, was the best experience of my life. It was so great just to learn all that stuff. You know, and you know the best kind of production tips you get just from listening to other, you know, the great albums that you love yourself.
Sure.
Just and learning from that and learning from your mistakes. But that was actually there was a few hurdles, just like technical stuff. But it was always a great learning experience, and it was very joyous. You know, just like working on the art of just producing your music, and that's really where my heart is. You know,
Cool.
just composing and producing. Really.
Well, growing up, I mean, every time I have a singer-songwriter on or a vocalist, who was your who inspired you? I mean, who was like that was the guy I want to emulate, or when did you know like? Is there somebody you've seen or you listened to that you wanted to emulate or be?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning, when I started playing guitar, it was always Jimi Hendrix. You know, Jimi Hendrix was like my god.
And Jimi Hendrix is a god, by the way. Just saying that, but
he's. I mean, he was a musical genius. You know, I don't think anybody else in my mind can be sort of compared to what he did. You know, just he was so ahead of his time. But then when I was, a teenager, I was also into a lot of like heavy music. At that time, Metallica, Pantera were big. Listened to a lot of Sepultura. But then, playing guitar, I was also into a lot of the old blues guys.
right.
From the 60s and 50s. It's Muddy Waters, John Lee Hooker, Buddy Guy, Howlin' Wolf.
Now, again, I ask a couple of these same things all the time, but growing up,
Right.
when you told your parents like this is, hey, I want to be in a rock band.
Funny story, actually.
Yeah, please
Well,
do tell.
Yes,
That's some funny stories.
Yeah, go for it.
I grew up in Australia. My parents.
No.
Yes.
No.
You can't tell now.
No,
my accent is bastardized.
Does the water
completely.
really go the opposite way in the toilet
It
when you
does
flush
actually,
that?
yeah. And it falls from the ceiling, so.
Oh, it does. So
Yeah.
so it cleanses you after
Exactly,
you deep.
exactly,
Awesome.
exactly.
It's a great system there.
And so yeah, I grew up there. I emigrated from Poland. I was born there. My parents,
Ci dobry, tak słucham. Kittel tam?
Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję.
Shut up. What, did you really just say something?
Tell him no.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's a private concert.
Okay, I got you.
About his genitalia, but
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah. And shoes.
Right.
It's very fast.
That's a little weird, but yeah.
No, but my parents weren't artistic at all. My sister as well. They were. My dad was a computer scientist. My mom an architect. So when I was studying actually environmental science in college in Australia, and then I decided to drop out. And I
You really?
And I didn't to be a musician. I had like life-changing, I guess, revelation, whatever you want to call it. I didn't tell them for like 6 months. They just noticed I wasn't doing my homework and wasn't doing exams.
Right.
I decided to record my first album in Australia, and then after a little while, when they noticed something was going on, I told them what I want to do.
Right.
They encouraged me always to finish my studies and all that, but I was pretty stubborn and headstrong to continue that. It was like a drive that I felt very, very early on there.
Sure.
And even despite the fact that they did support me, and they didn't do anything to force me not to do it, but they still how stubborn I was, so they had no choice but to support me in my efforts. But parents who aren't from the same background can never understand what you're going through as an artist, especially coming here by myself and being away from them. So
your family stayed and you came.
Yeah, I came here
wow.
by myself. I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, once again, if you dream, Dream out
Dream out
loud.
loud,
There you
that's
go.
right.
We said it all the time. There you go. You did your research.
I did my research.
Yeah,
I
see
did.
that? Very good. Very.
That's
So.
the college right there.
Oh yeah. That's it.
Manifestation.
That's
It's a
right.
manifestation of a passion.
That's
That's
right.
awesome.
That's right.
awesome.
Now, is there any places you're doing any gigs at that everybody in the world can see you?
He
Or?
just gigged right here for
That's
us.
right.
It's kind of
Whoa.
exclusive.
We got
That's
40,000
awesome.
people
You kidding me?
watching.
40,000 people watching.
I didn't even break a sweat on this forehead, by the way.
Not what? I broke the sweat
So
for
shame,
him.
that's
After
right.
you mentioned
I'm
that.
sweating holding his
Parisia's name, and you broke
$20,000
his
guitar. I totally.
But,
Back
okay.
to you.
I'm actually trying to get a new lineup together for my band.
Okay.
So no gigs lined up at the moment, but
I play a tambourine if
actually
just
I was looking
saying.
for a tambourine player. So
Perfect.
And I play a shitty talk show co-host guy.
We
Yeah.
might need a
Hey,
new
word.
producer. Absolutely.
And you played out well, by the way.
Thank you. It's
Yeah. No, we can.
But people can find out on my website, coolhandblues.com.
Please tell everybody what the website is. And
You can listen to all my music from my album, The Rainmaker, at coolhandblues.com. Cool Hand Blues being one word. You can also see video footage from live gigs at youtube.com/coolhandblues. And on Facebook, you can follow a fan page. Just type in Cool Hand Blues in a search, one word, and it will take you there. I have a contact email for any booking and other info. It's coolhandblues@hotmail.com if anybody's interested in bookings or any other information to do with production work or anything like that.
And El, if I might say, I actually have the copy of LCD, and it kicks fucking ass. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So do yourself a favor and check it out because it's really, really, really good. So what I'd like, if you don't mind, if you could stand Jay for another couple segments,
Thanks,
if
buddy.
you
I
want to come
appreciate
back at the end, maybe and close with one more song, that would be awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll have to, yes.
Awesome. We'll be back with Inside the Life with Steve Stanulis. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Once again, let's get up for El. Kick ass. One more time. You can see him. Check him out on all his internet stuff. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Thanks.